Hi. Um, well, rating my Switch games part 2. Hi. Okay, I, first and foremost, want to say that, again, these are my opinions. Don't judge me too harshly. Yeah, I might not have the most popular opinions, but you know, it happens. Um, with that being said, you should go like the video. Yeah. So that I can make more, you know? But gonna do that. You should do that. Um with that being said, finally, I'm done with that. I'm gonna get into it. My first game up is Yoshi's Crafted World. Um so I own a Wii U, like I've said before in the past video. And I have Yoshi's Woolly World, which, if you know Yoshi's Woolly World, you know that this game comes after it. Kinda, sorta, it's like that game. It's derived from the same concept, all that. And Yoshi's Woolly World was fun, but I'm not gonna talk about that game too much. Yoshi's Crafted World, on the other hand, it's fun, but I feel like it would be more fun if I hadn't played Yoshi's Woolly World, because the games are pretty much the same, except Yoshi's wool, and this Yoshi's more realish, like more connected to the aesthetic of the game. But speaking of aesthetics, the aesthetics of this game are adorable, and I love them. I love them so much. Like, everything just looks so cute and soft and like semi-realistic, like realistic enough to where like you'd be like, oh, I know what that is. You're like, oh, those are real world objects. But like, it's still cute at the same time. And I love it. The levels, they're all like unique and just so decorative. Like, there are no words. I love aesthetics in video games. Like this one's one of my favorites. The same went for like Yoshi's Woolly World. Like the wool aesthetic of the game, that was so adorable and I just loved it. It made the game so much more fun to play. And the same went for this game. The cute aesthetic, like semi-realistic stuff made playing it so much more fun, even though it was like pretty repetitive of the Yoshi's Woolly World game for Wii U. But I never got to beat this game. Also, I should say that. It's not that it was hard, it's long. Like, a lot longer than I thought it would. I could say that about like every game. Every game is long in its own way. But maybe I'm just making excuses. I probably could have beaten this game. I played it co-op with my mom, so that's also why I'm like, once I have no one else to play with, I just kind of lose motivation sometimes. But yeah, overall, Yoshi's Crafted World, I rate this game a 8. Love it. Next game, a classic, is Minecraft. So, you know, Minecraft. We all know it. We all love it, for the most part. So, actually, the first time I played Minecraft was on the PS4, a really long time ago. And that was when it was, like, still developing, kind of, like, it wasn't as complicated as it was now, but, like, it had the basic stuff. And back then, Enderman freaked me out. It's like, oh my gosh, it's terrifying. But I played it on a PS4, and then I got it myself as Pocket Edition, and then after I just grew up playing Pocket Edition, and then later on I got the PC Edition, and I didn't really like the PC Edition. Unpopular opinion time. I'm not meant to be a PC player, because keybinds and stuff like that are just so hard. I don't think I'd ever be able to figure them out. I don't know how people do it. It's crazy. I yeah, the keybinds for Minecraft on PC Edition just really threw me off, and so I didn't really like it. And then later on, I bought the Switch import myself, $20 at GameStop, and it was nice. It was nice getting to play a game with controls that I was familiar with, controls that I could get used to. Like, after seeing that it was on the Wii, I was like, okay, cool, they're gonna make a Switch import. And they did. And it was just, it's fun to play with a controller that I'm familiar with. And it's just, since I grew up playing Nintendo across all the controllers, the gamepad, the D-pad, the 4-button letter buttons, it made it a lot easier than arrow keys, WASD. Oh my gosh. It was like a blessing to have a Switch import of Minecraft. But anyway, it's Minecraft. And there's not much to say about it. The game is great and it's constantly updating. It still updates for Switch. Great. Lucky for me, because otherwise I'd miss out on all the cool stuff. Like, not so recent, but kind of recent Nether update. I got to experience that due to this, and that made me happy. It's really fun. And then, yeah, enough about Minecraft. Overall, I rate it a 9, because it's a classic game, Minecraft. Love it. Next game. Let's Go Pikachu. So I was excited to get this game because I like playing Pokemon games. Like, I love the concept. It's fun. I'm a fan of Pokemon, not so much as like a diehard fan that's played like all the Game Boy editions, like every single version. But I've played enough Pokemon. I know the general idea, how it goes, what you're supposed to do. It's all the same anyway. And so I was excited to get Let's Go Pikachu because of, like, first of all, it's a Pokemon game on Switch with the same Pokemon concept of collecting Pokemon, battling gyms, getting badges, trying to get into the league, all that. And it was like, it was fun playing. I feel like the only part I had a problem with was like the actual Pikachu part. Funny enough, it just felt so unnecessary sometimes. Like, I don't know, I felt like it was a necessity, and like they centralized Pikachu a lot more. Like, no, let me focus more on my Pidgeotto. Oh my gosh, that is a true story. I constantly used my Pidgeotto more than my Pikachu. It only felt right. Pidgeotto, Pidgey, one of my favorite Pokemons. One I grew up using whenever I played on my DS and stuff like that. But also, I was looking forward to getting this game because I heard it was like the original Pokemons, red, blue, etc., all those. I didn't get to experience those games like older people did. And so I was like, well, and it'll just be like those, except a little newer style. And that made me kind of excited to play. And then we get the whole Pikachu concept, and it just, it was still fun. I still love the game. The fact that they came out with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, oh gosh, Nintendo. Nintendo drove me crazy. I didn't know. Personally, I wanted Let's Go Eevee only because I love Eevee evolutions. Like, my favorite Eevee evolution, probably either Umbreon or Sylveon, because Sylveon is just adorable and Umbreon is just... Anyway, yeah, I personally wanted Let's Go Eevee, but you know, I settled for Let's Go Pikachu because it's all the same at the end of the day, just different starter and whatever. But yeah. Anyway, Let's Go Pikachu. It's fun, pretty basic, repetitive. Of course, it's the Pokemon franchise, so I give this game an 8.5. Cool. Next game, we have Pokken Tournament DX for the Switch. So, I didn't know this game was on Wii U until after I got the Switch import, this is the second game I got after Super Mario Odyssey, the second game I played after Super Mario Odyssey, so this was a while after it came out on Wii U. I had no idea that was a thing. So, yeah, it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Like, Pokemon version of Smash? It was like, it was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like, both story modes, the Shadow Mewtwo story mode and then the ranking system story mode, those are all fun. I remember the satisfaction I felt when I finally beat Shadow Mewtwo on 9,999 HP. Oh my god, and he was only going down like 1/12 of that HP after every hit, and even the combos barely did anything. Oh my gosh. It drained me. Like, spending 3 to 4 hours trying to beat this one final boss. I mean, I know it's nothing compared to like a lot of other games, but like I wondered if it was worth it, but like it was totally worth it because I still enjoyed it. It was fun. I love Pokken. And so I didn't realize how helpful fighting Shadow Mewtwo every time was though, because like I focused more on that story mode than like getting through the ranks and the league and stuff like that. So when it came to defeating the people within the ranks, it was light work. Like, Shadow Mewtwo really got my Pokemon leveled up. Well, my main Pokemon leveled up. So I was just demolishing through the ranks. It was so fun. I loved it. I loved every second. I remember, who did I main? I mained Empoleon. I love Empoleon. He's just, that reminds me of when I played Pokemon Platinum Edition. That was, Empoleon was my main. Watched him evolve, helped him evolve. I loved him. And Gardevoir too. I love Gardevoir. I'm pretty sure I maxed out her level, because after a while Empoleon got a little too, he wasn't doing it for me, so I switched to Gardevoir and she is great, powerful. So now she's maxed out, level 100. I used, who else? Empoleon, Gardevoir, Breaks In. I oftentimes used Breaks In. I would often use Pikachu Libre. I love Pikachu. Like, the fact that Pikachu and Pikachu Libre are two different characters in this game and then have two different move sets, like, that makes it so much fun. Because I like to main Pikachu Libre over Pikachu. I would use Shadow Mewtwo sometimes when I was just feeling like, oh, yeah, I don't want to put any effort into any of these matches, so let me just quickly get it over with. And, yeah, I just use Shadow Mewtwo for, like, how OP he is, even though his health sucks dramatically. Like, but, yeah. I just love Pokken Tournament. I had so much fun when I was playing it. I had a blast. And now, going back to it, it's still fun sometimes. Even though I have really no reason to play it besides collecting the titles. And there's no point to that. Yeah. Pokken Tournament? I rated 9.5. I love this game. Next and final game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, that's always fun. Smash is always a fun series. I played the original Smash, Smash Melee, Brawl, and then this one right here. The only problem I had with this game was the story mode being extremely long and kind of boring. Like, it was just the same stuff, just harder every time. The spirit mechanic was kind of weird. I didn't really like it sometimes. I never beat the story mode because that would take so many hours that I just did not have, even when I first got the game. And I wish it was more like the story mode for Brawl, because like Brawl, it had cutscenes for like every section you got to, and it was just fun. Like, it made it so much more fun to play and go through. And I remember getting to Taboo. I don't think I ever got to beat him though, which sucks. Makes me upset. But yeah, I just wish the story mode was more like that. Like, I get the opening cutscene, and then after that, it's just that, and then the end cutscene after the boss. Like, okay, but I want more story. But yeah, the classic mode is always a banger. That is fun. That's one of my favorites. It's how I like. It's like practice for me, because it just gets increasingly harder as you continue to win. Strives you. I mean, it pushes you to win more, of course. And then on top of that, it makes it a lot easier to unlock characters faster. Like, I unlocked all 50 characters within the first week I got it. That was fun. Like, I was so excited unlocking them all and seeing who was new. It was great. Like, who do I main though? Samus? Zero Suit Samus. Oh my gosh, I always will. Ever since Raw, Zero Suit Samus. And then, oh wait, I almost forgot about Smash 4 for the Wii U. Yeah, played that one too, but you don't really, it's basically Smash Ultimate but smaller. But yeah, I use Zero Suit Samus, Bayonetta, Ice Climbers, sometimes Zelda. I used to main Zelda a lot in Smash Brawl, but not anymore. And yeah, oh, the new Echo characters like Daisy. I use Daisy a lot. I never really liked Peach, wasn't a fan of her. Daisy's where it's at. Rosalina has been a favorite since Smash 4. And I love Smash. I love the franchise. This game, although the story mode is really taxing and I didn't get to beat it, seems like I haven't beaten a lot of games, jeez. I still love the game and franchise as a whole. Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate gets a 9. Love to see it. But anyway, that was the rest of my Switch games. I know I don't have a lot. And we're not going to mention Fortnite, which is currently sitting on my Switch, taking up all my memory. But yeah, those are all my Switch games that I own. Like a hard copy, at least. There's some on my Switch that I play from time to time. Like, I can't even think of the name. And there's another Pokemon game on there. I used to play it a lot over the summer of my freshman year. And yeah, besides that, that was awkward. Besides that, those are all my Switch games. I hope you enjoyed. I did, because I just talked about all the games that I played for like 40 minutes straight. Each video is like 20 minutes each. Jesus, I talk way too much. This outro is really long. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Please do like the video. Yeah. And subscribe too. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching.